How was your day?
Listen, oh my god, it was great. My first time ever of
Can we start yet?
Oh my god,
That was
yes,
a
I'm
lovely,
sorry.
that was a lovely interview question.
Babe,
Hola, mis amores. Are you ready to see my Yu again? Hey everyone, it's me, Bootleg Girl Scouts, and today we have Cuckoo and Yu. Hey, Chinchilli Fontaine.
Hello, how are you, Yuhua? I'm doing great. And finally, let me tell you, this is my first gig back after my surgeries in drag for you, baby.
Oh, it's your first gig, so you are booked and blessed as of today, right?
Ooh, baby, I have my new hips are titanium. I'm a transformer. Cuckoo transformer, baby.
And your hips certainly don't lie.
Bootleg opinions.
Now, speaking of hips and padding and corsets and breasts, what do you think of Drag Race Season 15?
I like it better than last season, of course. It's just because I feel like the girls this season are more passionate. There's a lot of like talent in the show too. Like a lot of them dance at the same time they can act, they can sing. You know, it's a very exciting cast.
You don't think that they're a little bit too young, some of them?
Well, I know what you're talking about and what person.
I think that some of them were cast a little bit too early. That's what I think. I think some of them could use a few more years. Although I enjoyed that the legacy of Drag Race lives on onto the younger generation, but I do want them to have a little bit more experience. Mistress, I give a pass. I do enjoy because although she's young, but she still gives us drag. Some of them, you know, maybe season 18 or 19.
But listen, I think like maybe probably the production is looking for them to, you know, grow and improve during the season, you know, to have that exciting opportunity for us to see like, oh, what they can do, what they can learn. So that's exciting too. But I agree with you on some part. I think it's, you know, to have some professional, you know?
Because this is supposed to be the Olympics of drag, you know, not the school for drag. No shade, no shade.
Ooh.
But I do agree with you. I am enjoying this season a lot more because somebody is going home each episode, so it keeps the progress going. Whereas in previous seasons, especially last season, nobody goes home for like a month and a half, a double Shantae, bring someone back. No, you gone, you gone.
Girl, that was one of the reasons why I don't like that last season. Because I thought that we're going to end up Christmas, you know? Like, we're going to celebrate with Santa Claus and everything. I'm like, I love drag. I appreciate representation and visibility, but girl, come on.
Girl, they even had a top 5, do you remember? They were like, girl, we give up, girl.
I have white hair after that season, so let's talk about the new season, season 15 of Drag Race.
Tea, girl. Now, category for this runway is gloves, where the gloves are the main event. I know we're here to talk about the looks, but often at times we forget about the smell. So let me share with y'all one of my favorite fragrance brands, Dozier, an alternative fairway to fragrances.
Oh my god, what is that?
They take luxurious and high-end fragrances and reproduce these famous brands that are $200 to $300 to just $29 to $59. I myself prefer something sweet and fruity. And today I received the Floral Rose as well as the Woody Sage. What I love is that each fragrance comes with a card that tells you what ingredients are in there, what it smells like, and the inspiration. For example, the Woody Sage is inspired by one of Jo Malone's fragrances. These bottles are very chic and very travel size friendly. So if you're ever having a night out, just put it in your bag and go. Dozier has a welcome offer up to 20% on the site. You can actually get up to 30% by using the code, and the extra 5% applies at checkout.
There is something for everyone.
I don't know if you know, but when you pay for fragrances, most of it goes for overhead, like PR, marketing, you name it. Only 2% of it goes to the liquid itself. So why pay all that extra money when you can just get Dozier, right? Alright now, let's try the Woody Sage together. Very earthy, very paradise, just the way that I want it.
Oh my god, you smell delicious.
Alright mama, time for some Floral Rose. Sweet, luxurious, glamorous, just like the inspiration.
I'm signing up right now.
So go to the link in the description and use my code to get the discount that you deserve. Plus, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, but I promise you, you won't need to do that because you'll love Dozier as much as I do. We first have a let loose, gotta let loose. You know that song? Let loose, gotta let loose. Let loose, gotta let loose. You know what I'm talking about?
Girl, you I was laughing when you post that on your social media.
Do you know who sings that?
But, I mean,
Girl, do you know who sings that or no?
Actually, no.
Oh, Lucy LaDuca, that's her hit single. And Jasmine Kennedy did a TikTok with like a bunch of our bootleg queens in it. Did you see it? Let loose, gotta let loose, gotta let.
I mean, let loose, get loose.
At first I saw this, I was getting more frog. I thought this was a little bit too simple for a runway.
Yes.
But she did explain that this was a reference to the 50s swimsuit. So in that case, I would like to see a full look then. So something like a swimming cap or something like that. Yeah, it's not really giving.
I like the concept, but I think if she go and challenge herself and even she do a prosthetic, monstery face, and then like she construct better the gloves and also a little bit that ruffle on the gloves, then the bottom of the swimwear. I think it will be more outside of the box. When you go to Drag Race, you have to think about that you're going to a runway. You're going to a catwalk, you know, like a fashion show. So you have to elevate that sense of drag into something that is drag reality TV star. Makes sense? But I think the fitting on the swimwear, there was something off and it is not slick to your skin. There's gonna be a problem.
I think that if this was maybe top 12, top 14 maybe, or top 10, I'll give top 10. I would give this a pass, but come on now, this is top 6 and this is what you're presenting. It's not really it for me. It didn't really hit the nail on it. But I do see that there's creativity to the gloves, you know, it's webs. The outfit itself, no. But I do agree with you if she comes out in the artistry of the makeup to represent the creature from the Black Lagoon. That would be so fierce, you know, to have a beautiful body, a beautiful garment, but then the face is so done up with like this sci-fi makeup. That would have been so cool, you know?
And people will be like, oh my God, because again, like you said, and I agree, she's top 6. So the expectations are high for her. It's the moment to step her cat up. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, sister, I love you, te amo, but not my favorite.
Yeah, like I said before, when I first saw this, I was getting a frog, Kermit the Frog, or like Tinkerbell or something like that. Not even kidding. Next up is Anitra serving you in an outfit with some laser lights on her gloves. When I first saw this, again, kind of like Loosey's, a little bit simple, but then she started describing and we saw the lights on the gloves. I give this a pass. Outfit-wise, it's a dance costume, it's a bra, panty, tights, shoes that don't match. What do you think? I'm so uninspired by a lot of these looks this runway, to be honest. Last week I enjoyed this.
This runway was a little bit simple. I don't want to say basic because there were elements, you know, in general that stand out a little, but I understand what you're saying. You know. For me, Anitra, I think today is one of my favorite looks, to be very honest with you. Why?
Because she's not wearing anything, that's why.
She's not using expandex or a bodysuit. And I think the construction, like the bra and the panty, it's very pop star. And that's why it got my attention. I love the blue. The only thing, I don't like the earrings and just one highlight of green. I think she needs to include more accessories or more involvement on green in order that the green makes sense with the rest of the costume that is blue and the hair. I wish she wear other shoes, not those black boots, maybe probably like blue boots, a little bit more high or high cut. But rather than that, for me, I like this look. Actually, it's one of my top 3 favorite looks of the night.
Well, there's not much to choose from.
Oh, Yuhua, oh my gosh, she's not leaving.
I think that it does serve gloves because the gloves were the moment with the laser lights, but I still feel like the rest of the outfit needs to be a complete look, you know what I mean? You can't really give us bra and panty, you know? It still needs to be a complete look, even though it's about gloves. That's what I think. The matching shoes really threw me off.
You know what? I agree with you. Yes.
And I do agree with you about the green being throughout the outfit. I do see some green on the laser lights, but I think that since the laser lights is part of the gloves and the gloves is part of the theme for this runway, I would have done different colored earrings so that the green pops a lot more on the gloves.
Probably a huge jacket, you know, triangular shoulders connected with the gloves. And then all this area with all those LED lights protecting laser. And she do like this. Like Matrix, honey, the look was complete and sick.
Oh! Oh.
Viste, you see, I'm learning. It was about time.
At first, I was like, this is a simple concept. You need to give us more. But then you are totally right. If she does like laser lights all the way up from her gloves, oh, girl, that would be so fierce. Then I just need some boots because this is not enough for me. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. It's beautiful, but that's something that we can see, you know, not disrespecting or anything, you know, because I appreciate my local entertainers and the local establishments and I love them and I cannot wait to start traveling back again. But it seems like, you know, for a more like smaller type of event, you know, but for the main stage of Drag Race, I agree with you. You need to push yourself in order that you can present something more grandeur.
Next up is Mistress serving you yellow gown with yellow. I see gloves, but I feel like the main focus of this look is the piece from the shoulders.
No, I agree with you. It was a beautiful, gorgeous moment, but underneath it was a dress. So I feel like she got already this dress and she put that to connect with the gloves. Probably you say like, oh my God, I don't have anything else to wear, so we need to make additions and alterations. I think it works because she was one of the most beautifuls on the runway. Innovative? I don't think so. And I love Mistress and I love everybody, but you know?
Maybe we're reading it wrong. Maybe it's gloves and then a glove and then it has this piece that connects it, the shoulders together. Maybe it's like that. I don't know.
She said on the description when she was walking, you know that you have to do the description and everything what you were wearing.
Yeah.
She said that it's attached to the dress.
That's when you bullshit. Yeah. You know what I mean, right? That's when you bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, this is a love letter to this and that. Oh girl, please. I am serving you Studio 54. I'm serving you, you know, yellow on acid, girl mama. I'm giving you Vivienne Westwood, baby. I'm giving you Mugler and Iris Van Herpen.
Hi, baby. When you think that you're wearing Dolce & Gabbana and it's Dolce & Gonzalez, yes, I know about that.
But since this is about gloves, I wish that, you know, since she is holding those fringe crystals, I wish that the fringe crystals were attached to the gloves instead, so it's about the gloves. And I would change the hair to an updo because she already has these two big pieces and then she has this big giant teased out hair squished together for me. An updo would have been really cute. But overall, I would totally wear this look, you know.
It was beautiful. She was beautiful. I want more glove.
You look beautiful, you look perfect, but you're not giving us gloves. Next up is Luxx Noir London serving you gloves in the form of cast. This is giving me MySpace days, emo, retro, grungy, edgy, and punk. But as far as the cast as gloves go, I think it's creative that she has messages on those. But I think one thing I would have done, maybe, is to have that strap connect to the cast. This reads more to me punk than gloves, even though I do see the cast as gloves.
If it was completely cast all the fingers. And then she worked that more on the runway. And then that strap goes around the cast.
Yeah.
I feel the hair can be different style, more volume. I like this. This is one of my top 3, actually, looks.
Again, there's not much to choose from. I feel like this runway, maybe they got a different prompt, maybe? I don't know. It's not giving me gloves in the first one. It's not giving me gloves in the second one, the third one, or this one. I'm not saying like, oh, it has to be big with the gloves and whatnot. I'm just saying that it needs to be special. Like the first look that I saw from, what's her name?
Loosey LaDuca?
The first look that I saw, the theme was green, fairy tale, paradise or something like that. The second one that I saw was from Anitra. I got bodysuit, I don't know. From Mistress, I got pageant gown or red carpet or night at the Oscars. With Luxx, I'm getting punk.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Again, I do believe every team that all these 3 girls bring already is good. They are great ideas. Don't take me wrong. They are good.
Yeah, they're great.
But you need to execute it a little bit more and more creative in order that they're going to stand out on the runway. More stand out, the glow, you know, situation.
The first thing when I see this look, I immediately go to the pants and the theme of punk. I'm not immediately going to the arms. Does it make sense? It's not special. It doesn't stand out to me. If she has like a strap as if she's injured both of her arms, you know, that'd have been cool.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, oh, first time ever a drag performer on the runway has issues with her arms and they're in a cast. Then I'll be like, oh, immediately I go to there because it's about gloves. But this doesn't make me go to there immediately.
But let me tell you, so far on the season, London is one of the ones that always have a concept. So I appreciate that every runway she bring a theme. But so far for me, this was not a stronger night on the runway for her. But it was pretty.
Yeah, T. She has a lot of top looks from us, too. But anyway, next up is Miss Salina EsTitties, serving you a really fun, whimsical, campy look. I know that one of the judges didn't enjoy this look. They thought that it was too much going on. I love this look. This is about gloves. When you see this, immediately you know it's about gloves. And the gloves were special. And I think that during the lip sync, when she took off the big gloves to reveal smaller gloves, I thought that was so cute. I kind of wish that she did this in the runway too, so that we have this moment of surprise where you're like, oh, big gloves? Yeah, big gloves. And then, ta-da! Small gloves. Hey, this is wonderful, Salina.
I disagree with you. I like the gloves. She was one of the two, for me, that understood completely the assignment. She wants to make sure that you and everybody, even all the way around the globe, they see she was wearing gloves. But for me, I don't like the construction and the complexity of the unitard. I feel like maybe probably the materials, the expanded materials with the shiny metal materials, they were not well like put together. Visually, and the colors, I think she should use like maybe probably more vibrant colors. I like the gloves, I like everything, but the thing is like just the unitard like throw me out of the box.
Really?
It's a no-no for me.
I enjoyed it.
It's a no.
I thought this was very fun and campy, and it was a great look for Salina, you know?
Let me tell you, I love the hair and I love the makeup. She looked beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
But just not beautiful enough for you.
She's beautiful, but not enough created for me.
Last up is Sasha Colby serving you an outfit made of gloves representing baseball. I do enjoy this look. I also enjoy the fact this whole look is made of gloves so that it goes back to the theme of gloves, right? But one thing that I think that could have really camped it up and sold it more is if she has like a baseball bat. Or if she, like having those big baseball gloves too. I thought that would be really cute too, you know, to tie the whole look together. But overall, when you see this, this is about gloves, you know. Whereas I feel like the first four we saw, not about gloves.
I love what she did because I feel the other ones bring gloves and she was wearing the gloves. She said like, no, everybody's gonna bring gloves and put it on their hands and arms, whatever. In my case, I'm gonna wear them. And I love the way that everything is well constructed, well put together. Sasha Colby is a professional. Hello. But I agree with you. A prop doesn't hurt nobody. Maybe a bat, like she swing. But rather than that, it's my favorite look of the night.
You know why hers and Salina read gloves right away? Because the first four, I feel like the gloves were the accessory to an outfit. Whereas with this is like the main event. You know, it's special.
And for future people that is auditioning for Drag Race, this is educational reading by Cynthia Fontaine. When they tell you a runway, and they specifically want a body part of you or an accessory on that runway, just try to make everything possible to stand out and showcase that accessory. Because this is not the first time that we see some mist. That's a free tip, okay? The next one is, I'm gonna charge you, honey.
That's a bootleg tip.
Thank you.
But anyway, Cynthia, I called you Sasha for a second.
Wow, thank you. That's a compliment.
Sasha Colby is my drag daughter.
Everything is saying in the family. Okay, Thea.
Now, Cynthia Fontaine, who is your favorite look out of all these six?
My favorite look of tonight, my favorite look of tonight was Sasha Colby. Bravo. Well done. Because she was the glove. Bravo.
Yay! Well, Cynthia Fontaine, thank you so much for joining us to give us your bootleg opinions, and we'll see you very soon, okay?
I love you, Yuha. Thank you so very much for having me here, and have a great and amazing week, okay? Please subscribe. I love you, mi amor.
And stay bootleg.
Bootleg.
Hey, squirrel friends. When one video ends, just click on another one. It's called cringe viewing. Go ahead. I support you.
How was your day? Good?
Listen, oh my God, it was great. My first time ever officially full drag. I went to South by Southwest. World Wonder, Edward, and Irene. They sent me an email, one of the directors of a new documentary that it was premiered at South by Southwest. Is a huge fan of me. Her name is Anya, and the producer, Igor, too. Actually, Igor produced a documentary 2 years ago. The name is Welcome to Chechnya. And it's about the criminalization and the killing of LGBTQ members over there in Chechnya and Russia. But this one today was the story of a drag queen from Russia going on the street and performing on the street in Russia when it's completely like illegal. Oh yes, her name is Gina. I'm gonna send you the Instagram. Maybe probably you see her because she went viral with one video. Like she got a crazy white costume and big shoes. She's walking in the middle of the street, and they have like I don't know how many millions so far because she's like very. Imagine Sasha Velour, but more eclectic and more dark. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. It was great after the, the viewing of the documentary. They have a Q&A. The producer invited me on stage. It was very emotional because, at the beginning, like the 5 minutes of the documentary, one of the neighbors of her apartment complex in Russia, like hit her in the face because she was gay and she was in drag and she was not supposed to wear, drag queen clothes or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's very emotional. It has a powerful message. And whatever she's experienced over there, I feel like, yes, we are in a hardship right now. We're under attack, the drag community, but it's nothing compared to what she's experienced over there right now so far. So it was crazy. I went with Cuco Banda, we take lovely pictures. He chose the style for that, it was denim and everything to go to South by Southwest to see the documentary, so. Look at me. Finally take a shower after 7 years.
Can we start yet?
Oh my God,
that was
yes, I'm sorry.
That was a lovely interview question.
Baby,